What's going on, boys? Welcome everybody back to another video. Today it's a different video and it's the first tier list we've actually done on this channel. Now, two things before we get into this. First of all, I've never done a video like this, and I want to do something special that you can just sit back, relax, and watch, because we did just hit 10,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. I'm not sure how this video will do, and to be brutally honest, I'm not care how this video does. If you guys are watching this, I appreciate you a lot. This is obviously for the Noti gang, for all of the subs. Lads, thank you guys so much for 10,000. It's been an absolute pleasure. Like, I was at 2,000 subscribers at the beginning of last year. I'm just a random dude from New Zealand that uploads player reviews and objective guides and stuff, and I was not expecting to take this channel this far. But anyway, boys, the second thing as well, I do want to thank a special mention to Brooksy HD, who's given me this tier list idea, and also JT11, who has done the base and mid icon tier list. We're actually doing a prime icon tier list today. Now, with this though, and another thing I want to mention as well is it's missing, I'm pretty sure, 4 icons. There's 101 icons here. It's because this is a little bit outdated. It's a FIFA 21 prime icons tier list, so it's missing Rooney, Van Persie, Casillas, and I'm not sure who the 4th is. So if you guys know who the icon that they're missing is, make sure to comment down below, because I'm not sure. So they're missing all the newly added icons, but I will rank them at the end of the video just as a bonus mention. As well, they don't actually have the card stats in. No one's done that yet. So obviously, shout out to whoever created this. And if you guys want to get involved with this tier list as well, then there'll be a links in the description. And one more thing before I get into it, I know not everyone will have the same opinion as me. I probably would say all of these icons I've actually probably used in the past FIFA, whether it be their base or mid variant, or their prime, or even their prime moments at the end of FIFA 21. I think I've used literally every single icon on here, so I've got a good idea. And maybe it's a blessing in disguise, like for Rooney and Van Persie's not on here, because I've actually yet to try them. Without further ado, boys, let's get in to the prime icons FIFA 22 tier list. So we've got the best of the best as the top tier. That's for R9, Pele's, etc, etc. We've got Insane, which is for absolutely unreal icons that is just so good in game. You've got the good ones, which are better than usable, but not, you know, insane. You've got the usable, which may not be the best, but they're definitely usable and you can have some fun with them. And then you've got the bad ones. So starting off, we're going to work from the left all the way down to the right. We've got Alan Shearer as the first one. Now, Alan Shearer, I've actually got a review on his base card. His prime card actually doesn't look bad, but boys, by usable I mean like Division 2 plus, right? Usable, in your terms of usable may be different to mine. I'm gonna put Shearer straight down as bad. Pretty sure he's 2-star, 3-star. Like, sure, you could you could use him, but I'm saying usable in like Division 2 plus, even FUT champs. That's just my perspective of usable, because I'm like almost in Div 1 at the minute. I play FUT champs all the time, but if I was in Div 8, Div 9, then yeah, sure, he'd be usable for me, right? Because the player quality isn't as good, and you'd be able to use with not as meta players. But that's just my perspective of usable. I've got Prime Del Piero. I am in love with this Del Piero card. I'm gonna say insane. I love Del Piero this year. Absolutely unreal. Nesta, he's always been slow, but honestly, chuck a shadow on him, 80-ish pace in game, I'll say he's usable. Not amazing, but he's definitely usable. Pirlo as well, I will say is usable. Shevchenko, it's between usable or good. After my VAR review, I've decided I'm going to put him in good. He's very solid in game. He's definitely been one of the more solid ones, and that's just my perspective anyway. I really loved his mid card. I used his mid at the end of last year. Absolutely loved it. Prime Schweini, I'm going to put him in good as well. Cole, I'm going to put in good. I mean, obviously usable / good. He's not the most desirable icon, but that is because he's a left back and he's only one of 2 left backs in the game alongside Roberto Carlos. Prime Moore, I'm going to put, you know what, I'm going to put him at the lower end of the usable side. He's not quite bad, but similar to Nesta, you can chuck a shadow on him. Puyol as well, I'll actually put in usable. Alberto Carlos is insane. He is insane. He's a top tier defender. Vieri is bad. Seedorf is good. He is a top of good. I really do like Seedorf in this game. Makelele as well. There's a Makelele and Seedorf review on my channel. I will also put him in the good tier. Yeah, I'll put him in a good tier. He's like the icon version of Kante. Beckham, I'm going to put at the higher end of good, even pushing towards insane, but I'm going to be a little bit strict today. Trezeguet, we're going to actually put in, I think he's, alright, with Trezeguet, I don't think he is usable, but he is better than the icons in bad. So for that reason, I'm going to put him at the lower end of usable. Sukiya, I'm going to put the top end of usable. Deco, I'm going to put as, I mean, let's be honest, I'll put him at the top end of bad. Dennis Bergkamp, as a Gooner, maybe a little bit of bias. I know lots of people would put him in the usable, but he's a card that I can definitely gel with and get along with. Drogba as well, I'm going to put in the higher end of good. Maradona, he's the best of the best. Van der Sar, now obviously goalies are just up to perspective. Some goalies are good in game. I'm going to put him in good, right? No doubt he'd be a good goalie. Prime Butra is insane. Petit, I'm going to put in kind of like the middle area of good. Cantona, oh, the best of, I'm going to put him in a high end insane. Not quite best of the best, but definitely high end. Eusebio would definitely putting even at the top end of, what's it called? The top end of the best of the best. Cannavaro. Now, I actually really like Cannavaro in game. Pretty sure his mid has only got like 78 pace, but his base has got 82 pace. His prime, I think, is like 81. I think he is insane. He's an insane centre-back. Puskas as well, the best of the best. Hierro, I'm going to put in similar to Nesta and like more. Obviously, they're not the most desirable icons, but if you were to chuck like, you know, a shadow on them or something, then they're definitely usable at the least. Fernando Torres, I'm going to put at the high end of good. He could maybe, I'll actually put him above Beckham. Why not? Yeah, you could get some good use out of him. Inzaghi. I don't even have to explain that one. But Racy as well. The slow centre backs, you get the gist with the slow centre backs. I'll put them all in the usable because it's not like they're unusable. They've got great defensive stats, and I feel like if you pair them up with a more faster type of player, so that goes for more Hierro, Baresi, Nesta. If you like pair them up with a small, pacey type of agile centre back, then I actually think they're quite good. Lampard, I'm going to put in. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm going to put him in bad, and that's just because he does lack what you want for a midfielder. I feel like a Kim style, sure you can put a shadow on him, and I think he goes to like 77, 78 pace. I still don't think he's just got what it needs for a centre mid, especially, and as I said, usable for me is Div 2+. Personally, I wouldn't use him. I'll put him at the lower end of bad though. Right card, I'm actually going to put as usable. Garincha, I'm going to put him in insane, and I'm going to rank him just above Del Piero. Lineker, I'm going to put into good. Yeah, I'll put him in, you know what, no, I'll put him into usable. I think he's got 3-star skill moves, so for that reason, he's just a usable. George Best, insane, actually at the highest end of insane as well. He's very, very close to being the best of the best. Gattuso, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to say he's bad. Hadji, usable. Zola, good. Zola is very good. Even the high end with a Beckham, Fernando Torres type of players. He is very, very good. Zambrotta as well. I'm actually going to put Zambrotta in insane. I really, really do like Zambrotta on this game. And I like how he's 5-star weak foot. You can play him what, left back, right back, whatever you want. Prime Larson, much better than his mid and his base. I'm going to say he's usable. He is most definitely usable. I'll slot him in there. Crespo as well, similar to Larson. Nakata. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but you got to go down there. Stoichkov, very, very good. I like Stoichkov. You know, he's borderline insane. He's good at borderline insane. We will put him in a good tier, though. Hugo Sanchez as well. We'll chuck down there in a good tier. Ian Rush, he's usable. He's usable. Prime Ian Wright. Once again, as a Gooner, I mean, he's once again not the most desirable icon, but I'm going to put him in usable at the very least. There is a Prime Ian Wright review on my channel if you guys want to check that out. I really did think he was really solid. His passing's a little bit iffy, and he doesn't feel the best on the ball with his 79 balance. But no, he's definitely usable nonetheless. His shooting and pace is absolutely spectacular. Litmanen is going to be bad. Zanetti, I'm going to say, is definitely usable, even pushing up to good. JJ Okocha, I'm going to say he's usable. His stamina is a bit of a letdown though. How much we got? Okay, we got a good amount left. Now, Cruyff. I mean, self-explanatory. He is the best of the best, and I'll probably rank him there, and I'll put Eusebio in Maradona's place if it's going to let me. So if I had to rank them in order, then I'll go like that. That's how I'd even put Puskas above Maradona, I'm not going to lie. There we go, like that. That's how I rank the best of the best. So yeah, Cruyff alongside Eusebio. John Barnes, another prime icon I have reviewed. He is usable. I found him quite good. Riquelme, I believe he's got like 74, 75 stamina, and not the best pace. Veron, oh man, he is in my icon packs. I've done 10 icon packs and I've packed his base twice. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in. He's not bad. He's usable. I'm gonna put him in usable. If I did put him in bad, McGill is probably gonna hunt me down. Kaka, we're gonna put in insane. He is definitely one of the insane icons in this game. Dalglish, another insane icon. Laurent Blanc, we're going to put at the high end of good. Lev Yashin as well, we're going to chuck into good. Lothar is going to be insane. You could even make a debate that you can put Lothar in the best of the best category. Figo, we're going to put in high end to good. Luis Hernandez, usable. Like I said, we got to keep it a little bit strict. We'll put him in usable. Overmars, we'll once again put in usable, especially if you're talking about his prime. I know it is an icon swap, so I think he's actually not a bad value icon. Desailly, oh, he's got to be insane. I love Desailly. I always have. I had his base at the end of last year, or at the beginning of last year, and then I had his prime at the end of last year, and he was great both times. Van Basten, I don't think he makes that good tier. I'm going to put him in the usable tier. As for Ballack, once again, I'm going to put him in good. I think he's good. Essien is insane. Loudrop, I'm going to say unusable for him. Michael Owen is most definitely usable. Once again, not the most desirable. Closer as well. I mean, if you had to use him, you know what? I'm going to say bad, right? If we've got like Shearer, Littman, and Loudrop, we got to be fair. We got to put Closer down there. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. He is a fun card, don't get me wrong. But if it isn't high-end foot champs, he hasn't got the skill moves. He hasn't got the agility. He hasn't got the pace. Vidic, I'm going to put in usable. Maldini. Oh, big old Paulo Maldini. You can go all the way up there. Kluivert as well. Kluivert, yeah, same story as, similar to Shearer. I'd say he's better than Shearer, but similar to Closer, does make for bad. Big Patrick Vieira is going to be in the best of the best. Paul Scholes, we're going to put in bad. Nedved, I'm going to put in good. Nedved is very, very underrated. I love Nedved on this game. Pele, of course, is once again the best of the best. Pep Guardiola Prime, underrated. I'm going to say good. I'm going to say high-end usable. But he has always been underrated. I've always loved Pep Guardiola on this game. Schmeichel as well, similar to Van der Sar, we will chuck him, and Yashin, we will chuck him in the good tier. Peter Cech as well. Goalies, obviously going to be good goalies, but not the most desirable icons. Philip Lahm Prime. Now, the issue with him is he is a right back. I don't know, we're going to put him in good. Actually, even high-end good. Like, if you're looking at stats, then if he was like a CDM or something, I'd put him in insane. But it's a little bit annoying he is a right back. Ridiculously good card though. Raul, I'm going to put him in low end good. I think his prime has actually got something about him. Rio as well, we're going to put Rio in insane. 100% always been one of the best centre back icons you can get. Rivaldo, we're going to put in, I think Rivaldo, we're going to put him in low end usable. He's definitely not bad. How about we put him mid to high end usable? He's definitely not like good. He's not a good icon. He's got 2-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, I think. And his balance isn't great. He feels a little bit heavy on the ball. So we're going to put him in good. He's nothing more than that. Perez, we're going to put at low end usable. Baggio, we're going to put as, we're going to chuck him in the middle somewhere. He's definitely usable. Roberto Carlos, I'm going to say insane. Definitely the best left back icon, without a doubt. I mean, it's him, Zanetti, or Cole, without a doubt. He's definitely in the insane tier. Coleman Prime, we're going to put in, once again, usable. Ronaldinho, the best of the best. We love Ronaldinho. We love R10 on this game. And his partner in crime, R9 up front. Roy Keane, we're going to put, let's be honest, he's not the fastest. And he got like 69, 70 pace on his prime. He is bad. Rui Costa, not amazing. Gullit, oh man, Gullit haunts me all the time. Van Nistelrooy, we are going to put into bad as well. I got his base card the other day and he's literally 70,000 coins. It feels very, very bad. Giggs, a little bit clunky. 2-star weak foot. Or is it 2-star skill moves, I think? It's either 2-star skill moves or 2-star weak foot. We're going to put him in bad. Ito is high-end insane, even pushing best of the best. Socrates, I'm going to put in good. High-end good, that is. Sol Campbell, I'm going to put in good. Steven Gerrard, I'm actually going to put in good as well. Thierry Henry, the king, I'm going to put in insane. I love Thierry Henry. I'll even actually bump him up a little bit to around. I'd rank him over Del Piero like that. Easy. Like that. I absolutely love Thierry Henry. There's a Thierry Henry review on the channel as well, the Prime. I've used him probably like 9 or 10 games throughout Foot Draft. I've had him quite a bit. And oh my god, is he fun to use. So I'm going to put him in insane. Obviously, he's still a little bit stiff, like 65 balance or something. But other than that, ridiculously good. Xavi, I'm going to put in high tier good alongside Socrates and Lam. And last but definitely not least, Zidane we're going to chuck up in the best of the best. Now some honourable mentions, Rooney I would put in the insane tier alongside George Best and Eto'o. Van Persie I'd put in the high end good tier, most likely ranked with Philip Lam and Socrates in between them. And as well, who's the other one? Casillas. I've actually got a Prime Casillas review on the way. I've used him, I think he's good, but icons are just icons. I think he's a little bit short this year, once he is 6'1". Him being 6'1" is a little bit annoying. So for that reason, I would keep him in the good tier, but it would be the lower end good. Because I feel like Yashin, Van der Sar, Schmeichel, they're all like 6'3", 6'4". Van der Sar's 6'6" or something. So I'd probably put, what's his name? Casillas right here, because he's a little bit too short. But other than that, boys, there's one more icon now I've probably missed out as well. This is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think. For some of the usable and good, but not in particular order, but for like the best of the best, I've tried to put them in. I actually haven't done it. If I had to put it in order, I would say probably R9 first. I'd then go Pele, and then I'll go Eusebio, Cruyff. I'd probably put Gullit up there. I didn't organise it too much, in order. I kind of did for the insane and good tier, but, the best of the best, they're all unreal. Lads, the beauty of a tier list, the link for this is in the description. Complete your tier list and send it to me on Twitter. Let's see, boys, it's all about opinions, and this is, I think I've genuinely used a variant of each and every single icon that I've listed here today as well. Boys, hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been your boy Davis, and until next time, see you later.